Hello, my good people. Eric here. And I'm going to be judging a book by its cover, for sure. I watched the first and only the first episode of Cowboy Bebop on Netflix. For those who don't know, it's a live adaptation of Cowboy Bebop, the the mega hit anime from 96, I think it was made. Classic anime, unbelievably rich story, rich setting. It was the music, everything was phenomenal, perfect. Here we are at the live adaptation. The world didn't ask for this, and Netflix said, "We'll make it." Um, so yeah, I watched the first episode, and this is my first impression of it. The dude that plays Jet, Mustafa is definitely one of the better interpretations of Jet. I think he does it phenomenal. The voice, dude, are you kidding me? The voice is like spot on. Uh, that was awesome. John is Spike. Yeah, I feel like he tries, but he does try. I just, I don't know if I can get used to him. Like I said, I'm watching this show from the perspective of a huge fan of the anime, so I had to make that comparison, and then you get to Faye, and we got introduced to Faye the first episode, and that's when I decided that um I don't know if I can watch any more of this show. That was enough for me. It was pretty. The best word I can use to describe that introduction was unbearable cringe. Oh, that was painful. That was painful. Um, so it's been a little while since I've watched the episode, probably like a week ago, and I don't remember Catalina and her boyfriend, the red eye guy. That dude looked just those were like spot on impersonations. But yeah, when we got to Faye, I kind of lost respect for just watching anymore. This show, like there was a lot of changes to the story already. Jet having a daughter, Spike. I don't know. I don't know if he has the eye. There's no eye different coloration in there. I don't know if they just literally rewrote his past. I'm not really sure, but the world. Now, don't get me wrong. The settings and stuff that was cool. I'm a big fan of why I like the original so much is the interplanetary travel and the different ecosystems and different styles of living on different planets. And they go to what, Tijuana or something, Tijuana, what, New Tijuana or something. And you got the spaceship. That was cool. That was well done, but I don't know what it is. It just Netflix is good at making a show look like it was made by Netflix, if that makes sense. And I don't know if they make it look cheap. I don't know if Netflix having their logo on a show makes it just automatically appear cheap to me, but it does. And yeah, I don't know. That's just me. But okay, first impressions. Yeah, like just cringed. Oh man, just the very beginning when they're trying to rescue that woman or trying to catch the bounty, that that gang, and then they hold up the casino. Those catch those dudes and end up botching it. That whole thing was, I don't know, just him flipping the coin, and they tried. They really tried. they did. But then Jet and I honestly probably do need to rewatch it. But Jet and Spike's banter with each other, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as classy. Jet all worried about his daughter, which that was not that was they made that up for this adaptation. That wasn't in the original. Um, the very ending of this show with Vicious, that seemed pretty legit. But then once again, I don't know. This was a show that literally nobody asked for, and here we are. So the whole thing with the woman at the end, Julia, in the anime, she wasn't introduced till late. Like she was, no one really knew what she where she was, but she was on the run, hidden in the anime, and then and then he later on meets up with her. But she's not with, that was all made up. She's not with Vicious. She ran away. Like, so they've completely changed that story. But yeah, the biggest disappointment first episode was Faye. I can't. I can't. I don't know if she's like it's unwatchable. Her character is just this rowdy female character. Just, and I'm all about cursing, and I curse myself. I curse like a sailor. I mean, at a certain, when I'm at work, I mean, it's every other word is the F word, truly. And I mean, some people make fun of me for it sometimes because that's all it's all the time. But this show, that kind of threw me off. I wasn't expecting it, and it just kind of it took me out of it. Took me out of the show. That cursing and her wild, her almost like craziness, like that's not who she is. She is this seductress who, what I've read, I can't put it any better than what I've read, uses her sexuality to kind of get what she weaponizes it, use it as she wants to get what she wants, use it however she wants to get what she wants. And she's just like a femme fatale. Like you fall into her lure, and she robs you or does whatever. And first episode, like, she's just as only thing I can really think of is rowdy and mouthy. I mean, she's a little mouthy, but just in a different way. Like her whole character was changed, and I don't know. It just wasn't as appealing to me. Like, yeah, I'm just a little disappointed. That, I mean, it was hard to watch, but up until the Faye moment, I just, oh my god. And then, like, why did Faye, at that point, why did she even go and save they literally, Spike literally locked her up, threw her in a toilet, a facility, and that was it. Like, we're gonna leave you here. Why did she all of a sudden save these guys? That there was none of that. Like, they've like skipped an entire backstory. Like, it was in the anime, it was done so much better, and it was a totally different how that happened. Like how she ended up becoming part of the crew. Like, she has no reason to stay on the Bebop. Why is she here? Why did she go and save Jed in that firefight at the end with Catalina and whatever the red eye guy, whatever his name was? I don't know. I don't know if it's. Let me know if it's worth watching anymore. But as of right now, I don't believe I'll be continuing this show. It it's not something I asked for, so I think if I want to watch something good, I'll watch the original. But if it's worth watching, let me know.